Hey YouTube, today I'm gonna be doing another commentary episode, but this time will be on Pong Krell versus the 501st Legion, and this is from Star Wars: The Clone Wars, Season 4 Battle Lines, and this is from the episode Carnage of Krell. Now let me give you a little summary on how Krell's gonna do against the 501st Legion, and some of the 212th Attack Battalion. Krell's actually gonna do pretty well, but his performance at the end is not gonna be that great. So, okay, here we go. Yeah, the clone troopers have Krell outnumbered, but Krell has them outmatched. Okay, let me stop there. Now when Krell said the line, "It's treason," then Palpatine actually says that line when he's about to attack Mace Windu, Agent Call, RC's 10 and Kid Fisto. So maybe I'm guessing Palpatine got it from Krell. I don't know. It's just a guess. That's actually true. Even though Krell can be a jerk. Now, I think Krell's racist towards clone troopers. I mean, I know he hates clones, but this is just but he's just racist. Maybe just because that they're just cloned from a laboratory or something, or maybe he just doesn't like Jango Fett or something. I don't know if Krell ever met Jango Fett, but it's possible.
Surrender, General. You're outnumbered.
Oh, epic force repulse. Well, here's a question for you, Krell. Are you acting like a Jedi? I mean, don't get me wrong. Krell can be cool, and he can be a real jerk, but he's still awesome. So, well, yeah. Yeah, Krell's just easily going to deflect all the clone troopers of the last pulse. I mean, this is probably one of the biggest highlights from Season 4. Okay, what the heck did that clone trooper just do? I know he just ran, but what is he, retarded? I mean, why would someone retarded enough run up to a four-armed Jedi that's armed with two double lightsabers, and he's deflecting all the lasers? I mean, that's pretty retarded. I don't know who that clone trooper is, but I'm going to nickname him Retard. Yeah, I think that's the main reason why Krell's racist towards clone troopers. Now, that's an epic jump. Yeah, Krell's just murdering all his clone troopers without pity or mercy. I mean, he doesn't even care about them. Yeah, Krell's just too powerful for all the clone troopers. I mean, you'd think that the clone troopers would overwhelm him, but Krell, because of Krell's like all of Krell's strengths and all that stuff, I mean, he would overcome the clone troopers easily. Okay, let me skip this part because I don't want to do commentary on this crap, and I don't own the commercials, obviously. I don't. Okay, now if you remember this scene, this was actually in the Season 4 trailer. Krell must have killed like 50 clone troopers in this episode. I mean, why couldn't Grievous do that to the Gungans? I know clone troopers are awesome, but seriously, Krell should have killed them all, and Grievous should have done better against the Gungans. Now, I think that this scene was kind of creepy, because when Krell was like yelling from an unknown position and his voice echoing, it's kind of creepy. Now, you see those 5 clone troopers? This is what's going to happen to them. That's why when you're like in an open area and you don't know where your enemy is, but your enemy knows you. That's why you don't bunch up. You should spread out. Yeah, I mean, sometimes clone troopers can be very retarded. I don't know why. Yeah, now see Krell's just too epic. I mean, he's definitely one to place in my top 10 favorite Star Wars villains of all times. Now, many people just don't like Krell because he hates the clone troopers, and lots of people don't like clones. Okay. Now, I don't like how Krell switches to unarmed combat because there's a bunch of clone troopers armed with blasters and they're shooting at him, and he's not using his lightsabers to block them. I mean, he just has to dodge. Now, that's not very smart on Krell's part. Well, I guess he could use the Force to block the laser bolts like Darth Vader did in Empire Strikes Back against Han Solo, but I'm not sure if he has that power. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. Now that was tough. I mean, Tough just got pawned. Yeah, now that's the Unbarmed Vixas, which in my opinion should have been called a Slarek, because it looks like a Slarek. Now, hold on, let me stop there. Now, if you notice, Captain Rex hardly shoots at Krell as far as you can see, because he only shoots at him in this scene when he just like shoots twice at Krell, and he most likely either deflect it or dodge. Because, well, we don't know from this point of angle. And also, if you notice very closely on Rex's helmet, I'll zoom in a little bit. Yeah, if you see that, that's like, I always wonder what those are, and I figured out, not like the J guys, but like those black lines on his helmet. Those are like for those of you who don't know, that's the number of missions. I mean, I don't know why they did that, but why clone troopers do that, but I guess it's just wartime stuff or something like that. Rex should have tried shooting Krell in the back while Krell was like deflecting the blaster bolts on the side. Yeah, Krell should have used force speed to catch up to the clone troopers. Now, I found that Tup's line, "Hey ugly, come and get me," that was probably the most funniest thing, the scene in this whole episode. But Krell is kind of ugly, I'll say that. He should have used that to catch up with the clone troops. Yeah. I thought Jedi were supposed to be perceptive. I mean, Krell should have like also known that there was slur. So before he accidentally like touched the root, like the Slarek's arm, what he should have done is he should have like force jump in the air and then come up on top from top on the top and just slash him and then therefore kill you. But unfortunately, Lucas and Filoni wanted this. Yeah, the Slarek should just like throw Krell in, not just like lure, like just force him, just like drop him in. Ooh, that's gonna hurt, and that's gonna hurt. Krell should have tried chopping the leg off, the arm off, the tentacle off sooner. Okay, the fight basically ends there. Now, to be honest, I really don't like Tup that much. Let me just focus on Krell over here. Well, let me zoom out. I mean, I never really liked Tup. He's a noob, practically. He's noobish. Because he's new, and I don't like Dogma, because he's creepy. I mean, well, he's not exactly creepy. I mean, I just don't like him, and Tup. But they are decent clone troopers, I can give them that. But Krell should have done better. Like, he should have done way more better. I mean, he should have known that Tup was coming. I mean, Jedi are supposed to be, like, more aware of their surroundings, and they're not supposed to, like, end up like that. Well, I know that clone troopers are very, very skilled, but a Jedi is even more skilled. But I still think that this episode was pretty good. It could have been a little better, but what you get is what you get, unfortunately.